Hello, this is your RPG Archivist, and here I am talking about miniatures again. That seems to be my thing for a while, because that seems to be the thing that I want to talk about. Yeah, I know, I'll get back to archiving eventually. Let's do a quick recap on what you get with Imperium #1. This is a review. You see, the last thing was an unboxing. This is a bit of a review this time. I thought it'd be good to give a little recap and tell everybody what I think now that I've actually read the contents of Imperium. First off, dice. Nice. And I was correct. This is a ruler or movement counter thingy, whatever. Got your little play mat here. You're supposed to cut out tokens for stuff and things, and these two really cool leader models. Very nice. Very nice. And then, of course, you have the Imperium poster, which is really nice. Again, that's what it looks like when you fold it out completely. And, yeah, I don't know if I'll put it on my wall or anything. I'm kind of not at an age where that kind of decoration would make sense in my room. But it's a cool poster, I gotta say. I wasn't expecting a poster. I got a poster. Let's see. We also have War for Ramesses. This tells you what's going on with this set. Apparently, Necron Tomb World gets awakened, and there are humans living in this particular solar system. The solar system is called Ramesses, and that sets the stage for all the havoc that is going to happen during the course of the magazine, lack of a better word, its run. Of course, you had this encouraging you to order these, place a subscription, and I did, in fact, based on this alone, I did, in fact, try, I repeat, try to make a subscription to this particular product, and I could not, and it infuriates me, and that will taint future videos, I think, because it irritates me that I cannot subscribe to this. Maybe they just haven't started yet. Because I'm listening to YouTubers. YouTubers are saying, "Oh yeah, they're going to do it in the future, and you'll be able to subscribe and get all this, the whole thing." And okay, all right, I'm gonna cool my jets, and I'm gonna hope I'm going to be able to do this. Anyway, up next, of course, the main book itself. Let us flip through these. This tells you about the Space Marines. Whoop. Well, it feels like there should be more there. This is something I wasn't expecting. This is effectively a character sheet. He's a lieutenant. I could put his name, Lieutenant blah 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 blah. It gives you some ideas on names you could choose. You can make up your own. That's kind of neat. You get a little title right here. You can name your pistol and the achievements you've done with your pistol and your sword, which is, I find that hilarious, that kind of detail, huh? Oh, and the shield. Nice. Oh yeah, and you could write down what is on your purity seals. That's these little ribbons that are on the model. Purity seals are like, from what I understand, they're like little prayers, little doctrines, just think of them as prayer beads, only they're ribbons. And of course your records of battle. I don't think this is going to advance this character any at all, but it is some cool stuff you could add to it, to make him seem more interesting. Then you got your Necrons, Royal Warden. That guy looks really cool, by the way. I gotta say, I may or may not do that paint job, but he looks really neat. And then he also has a battle record. A lot of the same stuff. Noble designation, and I don't know what all this stuff is. Because, let's face it, I'm not as interested in the Necrons yet as I am in the Space Marines, because, let's face it, Space Marines look really cool. And then it talks about the Adeptus Astartes. And, whoop, explains about chapters. Oh, look, the Emperor. Gilliman. That's a name I'm hearing a lot when I'm watching videos. And then you got a bunch of Space Marine chapters. It doesn't really say anything about those offshoot chapters. They have a word for it, but I can't think of what that word is off the top of my head. But apparently you could create your own chapter in Warhammer, which is like, dude, that's cool. That's actually really, really neat, because you're not stuck with this with whatever Games Workshop tells you that the paint job's gotta look like. So they're not all gonna look like Ultramarines, you know. Of course, we're back to Necrons. Tells about Necrons. The Silent King, or Kings. I thought there was just one Silent King, but apparently there's Silent Kings, plural. Oh well. And then we went through the how to build bit. By the way, the how to build was very, very, very handy. I probably would have guessed the Space Marine, but this Necron, not in a million years. That thing's put together really weird. Gives you a quick, explains that it's going to teach you how to paint as you go through the series. Very good. I like this idea for beginners, because with each issue you tackle, you don't have to do everything all at once. You just like, oh yeah, in this issue you're going to put a base coat, and in this issue you're going to do this other thing. And I think that's a good idea. And then explains about base paints, shade paints, layering paints, and technical paints. That's kind of neat. I love paints, and I want to learn more about these and use them. A game like any other, unlike any other. I said like any other. So here we go. Battlefield Alive, and yeah, it's talking about what the war game is. You got two fully grown men playing with their toys, and yeah, that's me. And of course you've got your war game, your tools of war. On this side, I didn't cut mine out. I may not cut mine out. I might use alternatives to all this stuff. I don't know, poker chips maybe? I don't know. Neat. Now it talks about the mission you get to play. It's he says you only got the two miniatures. It's the Royal Warden versus the Primaris Lieutenant. And I don't think I'll get that much detail in my Primaris Lieutenant when I get to paint him, but man, that guy looks really good. And then it gives you the rules and the setup. This is kind of neat. It's the Royal Warden versus the Lieutenant, and apparently this guy needs to land on and stay on an objective until to win, and he's got to stop him by destroying him, I guess, if I remember right. It's a nice short little scenario. It explains two of the many steps you have in combat, and that is the move phase and the shoot phase. Oh, here it is over here. And they have other phases in this game. I know that much. Oh look, turn stages: move, shoot, saves, and allocate wounds. Huh. It's weird. It seems like you are allocating wounds. You're skipping the saves? I don't know. I may have to reread it. Anyway. Oh yeah, there it is. They are explaining the rest of it. It's been a few days since I've read this. I've been doing other things since I read this. I wonder if that's a model. That looks cool. Some flying thing, I guess. Or maybe that's supposed to be rubble. I don't know. I gotta say that this guy has the edge over this guy. The Space Marine definitely has the edge in this scenario. But all he has to do is activate one of his 3 conditions. Assuming he even makes it to them before he destroys the guy. And let's see. And let's see, and that's it. That is your first scenario game to get you, give you the hang of playing the Warhammer 40,000 game. And I gotta say, my first impression is positive. Like I said, I went looking to subscribe to this, and I wasn't able to. And I'm a little agitated. And if subscription comes around, and it's not still Space Marines versus Necrons, I'm going to be agitated. Very, very agitated. I'm already a little agitated, but I'll get to that in a future video. However, my first impression of this after having read it, good stuff, guys. Your models look really cool. They're lightweight. I haven't started painting them yet, but it's like they've got a lot of detail, but not so much that it's going to overwhelm you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in. I'm definitely in. So that's a quick video for you. This is your RPG Archivist. Next time I will be getting to issue 2 of this. I don't know if I'm going to lump all the issues together after this, or if I'm going to do an unwrapping and then a review, or I don't know how I'm going to do it. I know I could probably stretch this out for like 3 or 4 videos, but I don't think I want to go that crazy. I don't know, maybe I will. Depends. It's like 2 in the morning, so I don't know. I'll decide when I've had some sleep. This is your RPG Archivist, and see ya.